Kardashians. Yeah, go on, yep.
Now, Karl, you're very well known in the field of popular science because you have extensive science knowledge. I wanted to check to make sure that you understood the popular part. So I'm going to give you a little pop quiz on popular culture.
Oh, you're asking me knowledge?
Yeah.
Oh, but I'm hopeless on cultural knowledge. I know a bit about the Kardashians, but lay it on me.
How did you know one of our questions was about the Kardashians?
Kim and her buttocks are to die for. Come on.
I was going to ask if you knew the name of Kanye West and Kim Kardashian's baby.
North.
Which member of One Direction recently left the band?
No idea. It's got a weird name. You can't remember it. So what'll happen is it'll float up in about a few hours, but you'll be gone by then. Fail. 0. Give me 0.
You lose. 0. Who won the most recent season of MasterChef?
I have never seen an entire episode of any reality TV show over the last 20 years.
Except Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
That is the Bible. That is important stuff. Everything else is irrelevant. So I've never watched a cooking show except for Iron Chef.
That is a good show.
Yeah, right, that's a good show, right? It is not an extended marketing for what is available at insert the name of the duopoly supermarket store here, right?
What is the name of Tame Impala's new album?
Don't know.
Currents. Come on, you're on Triple J for an hour every week. You should know that.
Yeah, but I'm not listening, I'm talking.
True. Which team is Jared Hayne trying to break into in the NFL?
No idea.
San Francisco 49ers.
San Francisco 49ers.
Karl, you just gave a speech named House of Karls. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
I was talking about the origin of the blue dress visual illusion, and the one where the dress to some people looks blue and to other people looks white. And in fact, I point out that the name visual illusion is common but wrong. It should be really called a brain failure. And the reason is that the world is complicated and our brain has difficulty in making sense of things. Yes, the hippies are right realities for people who can't handle drugs. I also talked about what I thought was important but not necessarily fun, which was how people's lives can be hacked and they can have their cars taken over by remote control and driven into a ditch, and how security is an important part of this crazy Internet of Things that we're moving into. We've moved from the Internet of Information into the Internet of Things, and I was just giving some, what I think is a background essential knowledge that every kindergarten kid should know. Megan, I'm sorry to tell you this, but Ted is 9 IQ points smarter than you. This is the Flynn Effect. You didn't read my 36th book?
No, I didn't, sorry.
Megan, you've got to do something about this kid. So basically, on one hand, you guys are 9 IQ points smarter than your parents over 30 years, and over 60 years, 18 IQ points smarter than your grandparents. And you live in a different world and your brains are wired up differently because your brain is an adaptable machine. So with a bit of luck, you'll be able to deal with the bad things that are happening, like global warming and the economy. Many people have been fooled by the very well-funded and deliberate disinformation campaign on climate change to think that the overwhelming point of view on climate change is different from what it really is. What it really is as follows. Climate change is real. We knew this in 1988. We caused it. It's going to get messy. That's the simple summary. And the media, certain branches of the media, are deliberately applying lies and disinformation. My views in any field of science are simply the average views of what the scientists in that field have. Most people do not know that 93% of all of the heat trapped by the carbon dioxide goes into the ocean. And so there's the field of marine hydrology. So all fields of knowledge are related to it. There's, for example, planning of cities, city planning. We're looking, if you include the feedback loops, which are real, we're looking at a rise in level by the end of this century, and you'll be alive to see it, of 5 to 7 metres. We should simply not put anything at sea level. 0. Mao Zedong said, the gorilla swims in the sea of the people. You've got to watch more Kardashians on TV.